Hi guys, it's me, just Lunation again, and for this video that I will be dedicating to Asian History Month in May 2026, I decided to go a little bit out of the box for my little movie discussions there. And in fact, I want to review an Indian movie this time, like a Bollywood movie. And I'm pretty sure I hit the most of them on Netflix. So I just picked one of them, a random one, and it just so happened that it was, I think it's the longest Bollywood movie ever made. Clocking at 3.5 hours worth. And the name of this little masterpiece, which, yeah, I would consider a masterpiece because it's so good, colorful, and all this other stuff, but I'll get into it later on. The name of this movie is, now, I do want to apologize for one minute, because I don't know anything about the Hindi language, or any of the pronunciation of any of the stars, or any of the words in there. So, this is my best. I'm best at trying to pronounce some of these names. So, just bear with me on this. But it's Kabhi, Khushi, Kabhi, no, it's Kabhi, Khushi, Kabhi, Gham. And the movie is pretty damn good, very funny, very colorful, very musically oriented. In fact, when they say that it's a movie about romance and musical, as part of the mixed genre, they ain't kidding, because this movie, no joke, has more musical numbers than 3 Disney movies combined. I swear to God, that's really something. And the main star of this movie is a guy that I know of from another musical part of a movie called Ish Kamina. Now, just remember, yeah, I'm not really professional at pronouncing Hindi names today. So, I'm gonna say that this guy is the Brad Pitt of Bollywood movies, because he's pretty famous and he can do a lot of acting and a lot of comedy in this movie. So, his name is John Root Khan. I think that's how you pronounce the name. So anyway, that's the only name that I'm gonna be pronouncing in this, because if I were trying to pronounce every name in here, I'd be here forever. And I just don't want to do that. So, yeah. This movie is very, very strange, very funny. It's more along, some of the action and some of the routines are more or less like a cartoon or a soap opera. Yeah, I'm dead serious about that, because some of the moments are really funny, like over dramatic, like you would expect from a soap opera, like These of Our Lives or One Life to Live or something like that. Case in point, there's one part where where the parents of this guy, this full-grown adult man, says to him, you're adopted. So then they cut the camera like this, and then they have a big thunderclap behind them. It's so funny because they do it like a few times, as well as for somebody else that they do it later on in the movie. But when I said that this movie was very colorful, that wasn't like either because all the men dress up in the traditional Indian outfits. Like, I think called saris. I don't know what the male equivalent is for that, but they have pinks, they have greens, they have yellows, they have whites, they have, black color, they have, beige color. It's all very vibrant and very realistic and very, almost, well, I don't want to say CGI, but it's very, very bright and vibrant. Unbelievably so. I mean, when they said that they used all the colors of the rainbow for some of the performances, they ain't kidding, because they used the entire color palette for one song. I swear to God. And I can't imagine how much it will cost, how much time it takes to choreograph everything. By God, it was magnificent. It was just so colorful and so everything was in line. Everything was beautiful for all the musical numbers, and the architecture of the buildings that they were in India were completely blew my mind. You know, this movie was very good because it was an actual Bollywood movie. It wasn't like a documentary about India or a movie set around India like Lion was, or like movie Slumdog Millionaire, but it was actually a movie that was produced by India, by the government or something. And all the markings of a Bollywood production, you know, the colorful outfits, the architecture, the grandiose experience of all that, the musical numbers, the romance numbers, the over-dramatic effects, the comedy, and everything was just so much fun. So they even put a song in there for "It's Raining Men." Hallelujah, it's raining men. And that was really funny. And you know, it was weird because some of the people were speaking English, and some of the older people were speaking just Hindi, which I'm sure is like a thing in India, where older generations like the language within the tradition and all that. Now, this is so kind of weird, but in the movie, and I noticed that when it comes to traditional stuff and modern stuff, it's similar to that of Japan, in that there's like a very definite line between the two areas. Like, you really see modern stuff mixing with traditional stuff. Likewise, in this Bollywood movie, you never see really that much modern stuff mixing with traditional stuff. That just might be something in cinema, but that's just something I noticed with type of movies. Also, same matter, there's one thing I noticed, that when people end up going into more white America type suburbs area time period and area. This is me in 2001, by the way. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But but anyway, I noticed that when it came to relationships in the movie, Indian people just stay with Indian people, and white people just stay with white people. That's kind of an older trend, I believe, because of colonial oppression from the British and all that. So I guess they find to stay with it and stuff. But yeah, I knew somebody in college in Stony Brook who was of Indian descent, who was dating a white boy, a white guy, I should say. And they both be nice. One was in my age, the solid Jane, and I asked the guy, Bobby, what it would like to be in a relationship with someone that wasn't your own race. He said, Joe, it's hard. It's very hard. As someone that wanted to become that wanted to develop themselves, it's kind of disheartening for that. But I still want to do it, regardless of what anyone says about it. Anyway, it seems so funny that when they were dancing and stuff, one of the Indian women said, "Bitch, please, let me show you how it's done." And she danced pretty well compared to a white person. That's another movie that shows that white people can't dance. But in any case, there were some things in it that I didn't quite understand properly. Like, they had the sport of cricket in it, and they had, people, old generation, little kids, adults, and grandparents, all enjoying that one sport. Like, it's a big thing for us, for them. Now, I barely watch sports. I know of some of the rules, like football and soccer, soccer, because I'm American, and other such things like car racing, golf, mini golf and stuff, bowling, and not with my cousin, but besides that, I know a few things about sports. I wouldn't say that I worship the athletes who I watch every single match that they have or game or whatever. I certainly don't know the stats of every person out there or vehicle or whatever. But I usually watch it casually. These people, on the other hand, they go freaking nuts over cricket, which, it was like a leftover of colonial Britain bringing over the sport and influencing Indians and Australians and other people around the world into liking it and whatnot. But these people went freaking nuts over it. Much like, we expect from people who play European football who go nuts over their team winning, in like the stadiums and carry over to the streets and the crimes and that kind of thing, the vandalism and all that. So I would expect for people in India to do the same thing pretty much. Now, there are also other jokes and commentary that is very much in line with American tastes. And I would assume that because they get over there in a Bollywood movie that it's universal or near universal thing. Like, for example, they have love in there. And they have love between siblings, between parents, between parents and siblings, and even in the beginning they have a thing where somebody died or something, so they put like an R.I.P. memorial to that person, which is really sweet. I think we need more of that in American movies. Now that I think of it, I think I saw that once in another Indian-inspired movie or something where they had like an RIP memorial to them. I guess the parents of the driver or something. It's just very sweet and touching. And also, he had this kid there that was a little bit chubby. It's a recurring thing to the movie where he wants a piece of, I guess, a cookie or something sweet, and his mother says, "No, diabetes, you can't eat this. Go put it back." And then he talks to his grandmother, and the grandmother just ups and gives it to him again anyway. So that's actually pretty funny. What's even more funny is that the guy that they got to play the main character's father and the adopted father looks very much like the Dosiki's man from See Thursday, My Friends. That was actually really funny. I mean, ungodly funny. And they do have the people in white doing that mourning. So I was right that the Indian society does view the color white as being the death color, as opposed to black. Let's see, what else there. Yeah, there is love in the movie, but besides the fact that the brother, I guess, received some kind of forgiveness from the son, I guess it might have been like for not telling him that he's adopted, even though the man's like in his 30s to 20s, late 20s, early 30s. I think it's a little bit late for that, And my parents said that I was adopted, or that they found my egg on the floor somewhere. I would want to know that by like somewhere around 15 years old. We took double the age of the person, so it's just like I honestly can't stand too well. Now, the outfits were absolutely beautiful, like I've said before, and so were some of the lovely ladies that were in there too. I can't pronounce any of the names, but it was super nice. Let's see here. There was universal love and likeness for this movie. It was very, the songs were very good. That song was real good too. And I like the fact that the mother in it serving up a tray or something, like a wedding or something, which was huge. The wedding was huge, and she was waiting for her son, Mr. Khan, and they did a thing where he was late, but then she got her hopes down for it, but then he rounded the corner and then he crashed into the building. Well, for this helicopter. So anyway, they played that again for the end of the movie. I guess to sort of repeating theme and something. We gotta let like a ceremony or something. I think that it's implied that she died at the end of the movie. I'm not sure. Or she may have been a ghost or something. Because she says, that your father would have been so proud of you. Even though she's in that white robe or away sorry for herself. So yeah, this movie was amazing. The only thing I don't like too much was the length of the movie. 3.5 hours long. That's gonna be like Ten Commandment or Titanic territory or for Legos, and yeah, I guess I didn't get everything in there because yeah, I don't understand the Hindu language, Hindi or anything else to that effect. I don't know any of the cultural type of jokes or statements about it, but it was pretty amazing to see all the dances, all the different varieties of dances. It's like one thing, and then 5 minutes later, they dance, and they all do it like a semi-circle around the main character, kind of like is Kamina, and it was like pretty good, very good performances. Yeah, that was about it. It was a very happy ending. The people got married and everything. It was some love found in there. Yeah, but it was also magical. I'm glad I saw it for Asian History Month. And I saw one movie that was based on Bollywood thing. I'll see more. I actually enjoy it. Like I said, even though I don't understand any of it. But the English, when they were speaking English, was actually pretty good. I'm just throwing that out there. They should do more in English for a stupid American like me. And it was pretty fun. I recommend it. It's got 100% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Not that any concrete indicator or anything, but yeah. Anyway, I think you've watched my video on Khushi, Kabhie, or Khushi, Kabhie, or Gham. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if they actually do clarify what that means in the movie, but I'm sure it means something or other to do with love. Anyway, or maybe it's got to do with snoo. I don't know. Anyway, I did this for Asian History Month in the month of May in 2026 because if you're gonna experience Asian cinema, you gotta expand beyond China, Korea, or Japan. You gotta experience other things besides that. You gotta experience maybe Russian movies or Uzbek movies or Taiwanese movies or Thai movies from Thailand, the Philippines too, or South Asia, like you got Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It was actually pretty fun experiencing a movie made by Indians, not like a documentary about India, but a movie about by Bollywood. And it was pretty fun to watch. Kind of overstayed for about 3.5 hours though, but still, it's pretty fun. And it had universal truth in it, universal concept, and jokes in it. I guess that when it started breaking out into the Israeli commentary, that was funny. I lost it. I give this movie a happy face to Liverpool because it was freaking awesome and colorful. there were so many colors on there. I didn't know that such colors even existed. It was so much fun, so much technical beauty over there. It was amazing. Yeah, and it was pretty fun. Everything swirling around. It looked kind of like, almost like a kaleidoscope of beauty. So anyway, if you like what you see here, you want to see more of my stuff, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me for future information on my videos, but call me or texting me at 631-707-3707. Or if you'd like, you can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PNelsonPro. Also, you can get my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, as to everyone out there, and maybe I'll have to do a thing on a Hindi language if I'm up for it one day. So, please, my brothers and sisters, and I'll see you girls and guys in my next video. Sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, ciao.